behaving children. All right. Lauren's going to be slightly late, I guess. So reports are written out for those of you that haven't quite written them from day shift. We are short a nurse. All the units are, because we have some of the surgery areas open. Call me if you need help. We have 2 or 3 admits coming in. We're going to have a midnight discharge. So just please let me know whatever you need to support you. Possibly. If you have patients in Central Pod, we do not have a refrigerator. It broke. So all of those meds have been moved to North Pod.
Why did you break it, Allie?
Because there wasn't any food in it, and I was very angry. Because I feel like that's the only reason we should have refrigerators. All right, so a couple things. On admission, please document if the patient wears oxygen at home. There is a Home O2 button to click under conditions present on admission. It'll also ask you what company they use, just to kind of get the ball rolling for discharges. I know. All RNs need to take the magnet survey. This really just asks you what's your education level. Have you gotten any certifications? We send it to Magnet. It's part of our certification every year. So you should have gotten an email for that. Starting today, a new BPA will appear if you need to wean your patient off O2. Early O2 weaning prevents discharge delays. Exciting stuff. We've been focusing on tapping over the past few weeks because that's really one component of the budget that we can help control. Over the weekend, we lost almost $1,000 in supplies from things not getting tapped out. Most of these things were urinary catheters and central line dressing change kits. So if you're working Sundays, please make sure you're tapping out that stuff for the central line. Sarah's here today, so that's really good news. If you're concerned about domestic violence, human trafficking, elder abuse, which I hope we all are, there is a inpatient consult that you can place in Epic, F&E consult. With turns, so we've been having some complaints from patients that feel like we're turning them too aggressively, we're turning on all the lights when we go into the room. So just be cognizant. I know it's hard.